Chapter 10. To the Sakyas. Then, Dorje Shugden traveled to the Sakyas. Dorje Shugden, being an incarnation of Sakya Pandita, had a strong affinity with the Sakyapas. The Sakya patriarchs, who were very powerful, recognized who he was, enthroned him and made a chapel in his honor. The practice of Dorje Shugden started there, where the Sakyas declared that Dorje Shugden would become the definitive Dharma Protector from this time onwards, and that his power would grow. The sacred practice was held dear in both the monastic and lay communities, with Dorje Shugden on family altars in many people's homes. Dorje Shugden thus became a Sakya protector and remained with them for 300 years. Here are just some drops out of the ocean of praises rising from deep esteem and devotion to the protector Dorje Shugden. Listen carefully to the words which honor his profound and universal compassion and his benevolent activities of protecting the Dharma. Praise of the protector Dorje Shugden, composed by the great Sakyapa master Kongken Ngawang Kongga Lodru. At the early time entering into the teaching of the Tathagata, you rose in the form of Vinaya holding Bhikshu. Thus you protect all the teachings of the Sarvaka Pitaka without exception, are prostrate to you. In the middle, in front of many Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, having generated the aspiring and entering bodhicitta, you obtain the prophecy as a protector of the teaching of the Dharma. Thus you protect all the teachings of the Bodhisattvas without exception, to you are prostrate. In the great mandala of the ocean of Tantras, initiated by Vajradhara and receiving the Samayas, thus you protect all the teachings of the profound Tantra without exception, to you are prostrate. In particular, in this northern land surrounded by a range of snow mountains, though not directly pervaded by the sun of the Buddha, yet sustained by his compassion, you are the protector of all those perfect schools of Dharma, I prostrate to you. All the great holders of the teaching who comment according to one's own views, the entire Tripitakas, the Tantras, and their commentaries, you are the very protector of all the holders of the Dharma. Acting as the fulfiller of the words of those leaders, I prostrate to you. The legacy of the Pandits, translators, Dharma kings, and ministers, all the temples constructed by them, you are the protector of all those seats of the Sangha without exception, I prostrate to you. For entire Tibet, including in upper region Ngari, central region Utsang, and lower region Dokam, you act as a very protector, refuge, supporter, and friend of all people without exception. Thus you are the very god of the snowland country, I prostrate to you. The great protector of all the Buddhas of this fortunate aeon, who is the eliminator of all the forces of unsuitable Mara. Someday, through showing full enlightenment as Samyak Sambuddha, you will fulfill the deed of a Tathagata, to you I prostrate. In short, in all three times, uninterruptedly, with your infinite secrets of body, speech, and mind, all those beings who are wandering in the ocean of the cycle, you give them the perfect state of liberation, to you I prostrate. Thus, by the power of venerating you with this ocean of melodious praise, through generating delight, compassion, and benevolent force of your mind, please fulfill the activity for increasing of virtues, pacifying of disfavorable interferences, and accomplishment of all the purposes in accordance to Dharma.